I say, I. Mindfulness Mondays, we back, you know. A little bit frustrated right now, can't lie. I'm really trying to learn, like, or unlearn everything having to go exactly my way, dog. Like, hey, bruh, that frustration you get from it, bro, you know. Basically, I started off at another spot, right? And at that spot, there were people there, you know, some dope people actually, that I got a chance to actually speak to. But, you know, where I was recording, they weren't originally there, and they were sitting at another spot, and then they kind of moved to where I was and started having a conversation, and it was really loud. But again, it's a public space, I don't blame them at all, you know. But imagine from my perspective, it's like, fuck, I mean, I can't shoot now when there's all this noise happening around me. I mean, I felt like I couldn't even think. You know, that's how it felt. Like I just had to leave, you know, and that was that beginning of that frustration for me, bro. Like I'd planned, even the weather today, you know, it's very overcast. So really going into this, I was like, bro, like this weather is just not even the best, but I have to, you know, upload. Like I can't allow anything to throw me off whatever I've got planned for myself, like nothing. You know, and yeah, bro, like that frustration from even the weather to, you know, what happened when I was there. And I guess it's because this journey is about continuously learning or unlearning these normal things that, you know, you're allowed to affect you on a daily. It's unlearning these things now, you know, and I'm trying to unlearn that whole thing of perfection and knowing everything and everything going exactly the way you want it to. Like, it just, yeah, dog, I mean, it sometimes won't happen, you know? Hey, damn, it's really speaking about it's making me feel better. So yeah, and on the way here to this next spot, I first, like, now I'm, you know, like, quickly, when things like that happen, you start to overthink, you know? So now I'm thinking, okay, where's next? Now my head is, like, running. Now I'm thinking of a place, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go there. I think of another, okay, I'm gonna come here. As I'm coming here, I decided to take another turn, go to another place. Now, like, and I ended up just coming back here, bro, and even when I got here, like, trying to figure out what I was gonna do, where I was gonna sit, like, I started to overthink a whole lot of shit for nothing. I mean, look now, we're here, we set up, everything is good, I'm fine. I'm still gonna upload today, at the end of the day. You know, like, it's, you know, so, and the way also, what actually helped me when I was coming here on the way here was, I just sat in the car when I was driving and I turned off the music and I just started trying to breathe, you know? Literally like that. Like, I just kept on doing it and I was just like, bro, whatever's happening now is the only thing that could have ever happened. It's for the best for me, you know? Whatever is happening right now is to benefit me, you know? And it was the only thing that could happen. It's just, you know, I can't think about it in a negative way. I can't allow it to, you know, feel like I'm being, just worked against by the world, you know, like I'm a fucking victim. Like, no, my nigga. Like, this is for me, bro. This is, again, like, now I'm growing from that experience, you know. If my ass turned home and just, you know, like, bruh, I went home and I just slept, you know, I didn't record or I didn't upload. Bro, do you know how annoyed I'd be? You know how upset I'd be with myself, you know? But I'm here now, bro, I'm recording the video, you know, I'm here, bro, like, I'm showing up for myself. You know, this is what it's about, bro, like, this journey, dog, like, it's about continuously growing, man, but, yeah, dog, I'm here now. How am I doing? That's how we're supposed to start off the videos. How am I doing right now? Excluding what just happened now, you know, I feel much better after speaking about it. But yeah, still in a pretty decent space, you know. Yeah, like, I remember last week I was just speaking about, you know, journaling and my schedule's kind of being off course a little bit, you know, and slowly starting to come back. As I said about letting things happen naturally, is that, you know, throughout the course of last week, after Monday, because Monday, these literally feel like journaling sessions to me, you know, these videos. after Monday, from like Tuesday until about like Thursday or Friday, you know, I was journaling, you know, and that came back naturally, you know. I felt like I didn't have to force it or anything, but it was because I was aware of it, and you know, it's something that I was kind of like, you know, I got to even speak about, you know, that thing. I think what the biggest thing was expressing it, you know, and being able to speak about whatever I was going through. You know, it kind of just puts your mind at ease, and you kind of just allow things just to, you know, you don't have to force things. That's why I'm so big on this, like this mindfulness Mondays, the journaling, the meditation, like bro, like literally that's what it, like proof, there's my proof. You know, that's a small thing, bro. So imagine with big things in life, imagine with your life, the power you gain from just letting things be and speaking about it, and you know, the whole mindfulness journey and that self-awareness journey, that self-love journey, like dude, that just being the best version of yourself. Like imagine in the long run what that does for you. If such a small thing of journaling, you know, it just comes back naturally, and I didn't have to worry about it. Imagine with life, like if you're not always consistently like, all the time, like, you know, your life, you know, the fruits just, they just grow so nicely, bro, without you having to fucking put steroids on the plant, bro. You know, or having to try and, you know, like alter the roots. Like you just let it be. Let the sun hit it nicely. Let the rain come when it needs to come, you know? Like it's all about a natural process. Damn, nigga, I'm speeding. Yo, aye. It's all a natural process, bro, for real. Like, it's just a natural process, you know, like, damn, I feel so, nah, I was just so annoyed 20 minutes ago, man. I love this shit. Oh, I love this shit, bro. So yeah, that was with the journaling, you know, I spoke about that, and just my schedule. You know, I did a full proper, like, you know, what I planned for myself to do last week when I said I wasn't doing school. I did it today. Like I'm slowly starting to get back into it. You know, I just had to figure shit out for the past 2 weeks. That was my first time ever uploading, you know, on YouTube, and kind of just giving myself a break, you know, in a sense, or like a time for myself to process what I'm doing. And it's because I didn't stress about it. I didn't worry about it. I just let it be, bro. Like, but again, I didn't just let it be. I think a nice thing I want to add about letting shit be, you know, you can let things be, but there's this sense of responsibility within you, you know, to ensure that you're taking care of your mind, you know. I think once you start taking care of your mind, that thing of letting shit be, then it just, I don't know, bro, there's just this more, I would say a better, like, it just, for me, like what I've experienced, basically what I'm trying to say is that when I was in high school, I mean, I couldn't just let shit be, you know. I was in school, I was just in this whole system, like it's hard just to let things be, you know, but when you're on that journey of self-discovery, you know, and you're starting to work on your mind a lot, bruh, the universe works with you, dog. I kid you not, bruh. I kid you not. There's an intelligence, shout out to my brothers, man. Sanama said the most beautiful, I need to actually find it. Like, I can't even, I need to quote what Sanama wrote on his, Sanama is just something, I don't know. The intelligence that, okay, listen to this. The intelligence that orchestrates the movements of planets and the birth and the death of stars is the same one operating in your life. Each time you try to force things to happen according to your extremely narrow view, you are working against it. And who are you compared to a literally timeless intelligence? Like, bro, what? Like, when I saw that, my mind was just blown. I mean, you know, this is the life that I'm big on, bro. It's not trying to force things and allowing things to come naturally to you. Like, there's a massive difference of just your reception, just in terms of, you know, the way you see things. Yeah, man, just letting things be natural has just been a game changer for me, bro. Like, honestly, it's just been a game changer, like life, you know. But again, there's that responsibility that's required from you now to start trying to connect with your true being, you know. That's your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? You can't just expect everything. You have to work with the universe. You have to work with God. You have to, you have to work with these powers, this intelligence that we don't understand as humans. We don't understand it. We don't. We think we do. As Sanama said again. Hey, Sanama, dog. Ish, Sanama said, you think your mom doesn't know, your granny doesn't know, your teacher doesn't know, your dad doesn't. Nobody fucking knows, dog. No one knows, dog. Like, you don't know. You don't know, bruh. So, yeah, bro. You have to. There's a response.